That was good. You got tall. No, leave it open. I got taller. You did? Almost my height, Shoshana. Colby, I also got really tall. I saw Colby, I was gonna say before. I think what the hell? Jacob, where's the food?
You gave me this.
He's joking, right? Oh, so funny. Like it was really. Where's the food?
Hello.
Hi, Mario.
Hi.
Mario, Susie and Anna are going to be sitting together because it's you and I are going to be sitting with Rabbi Krause.
Oh, okay.
That's what Marsha told me. They have a table for Krause. He said me and you and David Sherman and that way I felt good because Susie will sit with Anna and Felice and a whole other group.
Okay. All right.
That's what Marsha said. We are on Kuf Tes 109.
Yes.
Cloud Rabbi Yehuda Savar, we're dealing with the drop of milk that fell on a piece of meat. Kinir mitchila vatzov, if it was stirred from beginning to end, v'chisa mitchila vatzov, or covered, then amai, why should the whole pot be prohibited? Even Rabbi Yehuda would agree that the milk should be nullified by everything in the pot. And because halo bala klal, that the piece never absorbed the milk because it got absorbed by the rest of the pot. The Gemara answers, "Emalonir yafa yafa v'lo kisa yafa yafa." Rabbi Yehuda would agree that if it was stirred well, the piece would not be osir, but he's concerned that the person didn't stir it well. Amar. The divrei chachamim kishenir v'chisa, and the chachamim who said that everything was permitted is in a case where it was stirred or covered. Now, my kisa, what does that mean?
Ernie.
Frozen.
Ernie.
He's not
The
listening to you.
correct case, it would not be to Rabbi Yehuda in that. Elanir mitchila vatsof, v'chisa mitchila vatsof. The chacham.
You were frozen.
Yes.
Now you're okay.
Abe, was I
No.
frozen?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you were.
Elanir mitchila vatsof. Here, let me move here. Elanir mitchila vatsof, v'chisa mitchila, covered or stirred from the beginning. Mechlad rabbanon savinir basof elanir betchila. Kisa basof. Maybe the chachamim would hold that if you stir the whole way, mutter. Amek savri es efer l'sochta mutter. That when the milk can come out of that meat, that piece would be permitted. Who said between Rabbi Yehuda and the chachamim? When the milk can be squeezed out, the item becomes permitted or not. Maybe Dilma Efshel Sochta Divrei Kol Aser. Maybe everybody holds that the piece remains forbidden. Rather, the machlokas is something else. Hacha b'min b'mino kamifli. Remember, Rabbi Yehuda holds that a piece of meat with other pieces of meat, there's no bittul because it's min b'mino. Rabbi Yehuda tamei, Damar min b'mino lo batul. Rabbanan tamayu, they hold that it is batul. Damar min b'mino batul, and that's why it's permitted, and it has nothing to do with efsar l'sochato mutter or aser. The Gemara says, "Hi, my." If we say that the Rabbanon hold like Rabbi Yehuda b'min b'mino, by they agree that there's no bittul. But they are the original. They agree. 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 They're arguing in that. And rather the argument is regarding min b'mino kamifliki. It shouldn't say I near in divrei Rabbi Yehuda. It should say they near in Rabbi Yehuda. V'sulo median, there's nothing else to say about that. So really, we're left with, there's no machlokas regarding efshel l'sochot. Everybody owes efshel l'sochot osr. We paskin like the Chachamim that min b'mino is batul. We don't hold like Rav Yehuda. Now, the Mishnah says chal. Chal is udder. The udder of a female cow has milk in it, but it was never milked. So it's never, if you shecht an animal and you find milk in the udder, that milk is not osr midoraisa to be cooked with basar b'chalav. We're going to see there's a rabbinic isra. Hakchal, before you cook udder, koiroi umoitzis chalavo. You have to tear it open and remove its milk. Lo kro eina oiver alav. But if you didn't tear it and you cook it, you're not oiver an aveira. Now we'll see what that means. It means, is it completely permitted, or is it also min rabbanan? Now, a similar organ, halev, heart. When you shecht an animal, you have the heart. Well, what about the blood? You're not allowed to eat blood. Koirei umoitzias damo. You have to tear open the heart, get rid of the blood before you cook it. Lo karo, however, eino oiver alav. Now, the Gemara is going to say you're not oiver because we're talking about a small bird, which doesn't have the kazayas. But if you ate a big animal's heart, it would have kazayas dam. You would be oiver on that. Amra zemara. When we see the kachal, if you don't remove the milk and you cook it with the milk, eino oiver alav, and it's permitted. No, there's no Isra Drabona. Freit Gemara v'anantan eino oiver alav me'aver hu lo avar. You don't violate a deraisa, ha'isra ikka, but there's a rabbinic prohibition. The din is bedinu d'isra nami leka. Really, there's no rabbinic prohibition. And I did the boiler Mishnah Seifa, because the Seifa says alev korum some of lo korenu oiver alav, but there is there a rabbinic prohibition. Hasam ever hu lo avar ha'isra ikka. So we wanted to say in the Reish as well, Tanami Reisha in oiver alav, just to be stylistically correct. But really, the din is that it's permitted. Lema Messiah. Let us say that the following brisa proves that. Johnny, on 109b on the top. Hakachal udder, koiroi umoitzis chalavi. Tear it, get rid of its milk, and cook it. Lo koro, but you cook it without tearing it, eino oiver alav. There's no aveir. Halev, heart, koiro umoitzis dama. You have to tear it, get rid of the blood before you cook it. Lo koro, you didn't do it. Or koro lachar bishulu umutter. After you cook it and roast it, you can tear it and get rid of the blood, then it's permitted. That requires tearing. Aval kachal boy kreya. So maybe from this brisa we see that there's no rabbinic prohibition. Maybe just the opposite. The heart, it's okay to tear it. You get rid of the blood that way. Of the udder, maybe losagulated.
How come they don't mention the liver?
Ernie,
Yeah, Ernie, you're frozen.
I'm frozen again?
Yeah.
yeah, you were again. You need an extender. It's not that the internet is not good. You need an extender because your house.
I have extenders everywhere. But maybe we'll put an extender here, but I don't have a plug
Yeah,
here.
mesh system.
We have a what?
If you have a mesh system,
Mesh?
Yeah,
yeah, that's the best one. It's
Susie?
called a mesh.
Susie? Okay.
How come they don't
I'll
mention
explain
the
to
liver?
her later. I'll explain to
We need a
her.
mesh system. Our internet is bad. Everyone has a mesh system, mesh, and that word,
I don't know what that means.
mesh, MESH. Call up our provider and get a mesh system.
From-
I have no idea. Who do you get a mesh
Turn-
system from Spectrum?
Oh, no, on
No,
Amazon.
These are
You
just
need-
extenders that you plug in.
So who do I,
You don't have to call, get Best Buy extender.
so you.
Mesh.
Yeah, or go to Amazon.
Amazon, best, just go.
We have,
You're looking for a mesh.
Hero's not good?
We have Eero.
Hero's the brand, but is it a mesh hero? That's the
I
question.
don't know,
All right.
we have 6 euros, but
We have
maybe,
6 Eeros.
but maybe we need to get a new system because it's like, let's say 6 years old.
Obviously,
Yes.
we need a new system. We'll be in Jerusalem. You'll worry about it then.
You can take it to Israel also.
Say it again.
You can use it in Israel also.
If you
The
tell me
mesh.
what to buy,
Yeah.
I'm a good shopper. I'm a good shopper.
It's
Send it to
mesh-
me and I'll buy it.
Mesh system. Mesh.
Yeah, it's called mesh. They call it a mesh system. That's the latest one.
There's no Doraisa Dikalav, but rabbinically it's prohibited. Lema Messiah le. Le'ena Oivralav. Me'ever de lo over. Ha Isra Ika. There's no Doraisa Dika violation, but a rabbinic violation there is. Bidinu Disra Nami Leka. Really, there's no rabbinic prohibition either. Since in the Seifa talked about the heart, the Hasam ever the law over Haisura Ika, because there is a rabbinic prohibition. Tanami Resha ain't no over love at all. Torshma. Hakchal Koiro Moitzis Chalovo. You have to tear it open, get rid of the milk, and roast it. Look, we have a mesh system.
Maybe you need to get a better one.
We have a mesh system. Lo Koro
Okay.
ain't no over. If you didn't tear it, you're not over. But halev koiro moitzis damo. Lo koro kor la'achar bishulo umuter. After you cook it, you can tear it open. Levu de boy kriya, avakalo boy kriya. Maybe from here we learn that chal doesn't need kriya. No. Dilma levu de sagile bekriya. Maybe the heart, all you need is kriya, but avakal, you need something more beyond kriya, as we'll see you need. Because the dam comes out very easily from the heart. But the kachal are in little alveolar sacs where it doesn't just come out when you tear it. Tani kalishna kamod Rav. There's a brisa like the first approach of Rav. Chal shabishla b'chalova mutter. If you cook an udder with its milk, it's okay. Keva, but let's say a calf was nursing milk from its mother. Then you shechted the calf and you found milk in the stomach. So that's already called milk, because it was nursed from an udder. Keva shabishla b'chalova osir. That's basar b'chol. Umay hafresh ben zel zeh konus b'meya. In the stomach, it was gathered milk. Zayin konus b'meya. That's in the udder. It's just sitting. It was never extracted as milk. Now, how do you tear it? Ketzad koro. You make like a cross. The tachu b'kois, and you press it against the wall to squeeze out the milk. Tear it, roast it, and I will eat it. So my kamashla must nisni. It's our Mishnah. According to him, he didn't need cutting it length and width and then pressing against the wall. Just roasting it with a simple tear would be enough. Amrle Yalta Rav Nachman. Yalta was Rav Nachman's wife. Michte. Whatever the Torah prohibited us, Hashem gave us something to taste like it. Aslan Dema Sharalon Kveda. We're not allowed to eat blood, but he lets us eat liver. When you eat liver, it tastes like blood. That's the taste of blood. Nida Dam Tohar. We're not allowed to have relations with a woman who's a Nida. But during her days, 7 days after delivering a male, or 14 days after delivering a female, that's Dmei Tohar, make from that. In our day, we don't allow that. But in the time of Deraisa, they allowed them to have relations with a woman who had blood. Chelev v'hema, chelev chaya. You want to know what chelev tastes like? You can taste the chelev of a deer. Chazir moicha de shibuta. We're not allowed to eat pork, but a shibuta fish, the brains of a shibuta fish, taste like pork. Girusa lishta de kavra. We're not allowed to eat girusa, which is some kind of bird, but the tongue of a fish tastes like this girusha. Eishes ish grusha b'chayabayla. You're not allowed to live with a married woman. But if a woman gets divorced from her husband and you marry her, you can have relations with her even while her husband's alive. It's a little bit like an eishes ish. Eishes ach yivama. You're not allowed to have relations with the wife of your brother, but you have a yavama where it's permitted. Kusis, you're not allowed to have relations with a non-Jew, but you have your fas toar. If you find a woman during battle, you can marry her. Bina lemechel bisr b'chalov. I want to know what basar b'chalov tastes like. Rav Nachman l'tabachi yizruku likachli. Roast me in udder, and you'll be able to taste what basar b'chalov tastes like. Vanantnan koiro, you have to tear it first. You can't just roast it. And for the Gemara, hula kedera, that when you cook something in a pot, not roasting it, then you have to tear it and press it. But when you roast it, you don't even have to tear it at all. For the Gemara, haktani shebishlo, it's only b'diavad if you roasted it, it's okay. Diavad in lachatchila lo. Hu adin lafi lachatchila. You can really, if you roast it, you can even do it without tearing it. Because it wanted to tell me about the stomach with milk in it, that there never is permitted. It gave a b'diavadika language, even though lechatchila you're allowed to eat it. Okay, so there's no
Turba.
tzorba tonight. It's next week. Tomorrow we'll do daf at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
sure.
sorry. I'm sorry. I have a sheva bracha. So again, 5 o'clock tomorrow. Daf Yomi, 5 o'clock.
Okay. And
Okay.